Is
Roman
radio
here.
like
Have you seen the
never heard
iPhone
before.
16?
Elegbete TV Radio, the pathfinder for radio. Let's go. This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio, the best in entertainment and sport. Let's go. Let's go. And that's all, folks. It's Elegbete TV Radio. Follow us on social media at Elegbete TV Radio. My name is Frank Idemudia Alapa. That's my name. Talking sports is my game, and I am the greatest. I love listening to Elegbete TV Radio. For undiluted, unadulterated, it's probably replicated, but still not yet duplicated. It's sports only on Elegbete TV Radio. I seriously love listening to it.
Hello, everybody. What's up, people? My name is Timmy Dakolo, and you're listening to Elegbete TV Radio. Stay tuned.
Elegbete TV Radio. Redefining broadcasting. Listen.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing? How was your weekend? Mine's good. I don't know, but I want to know how yours were. Yeah, what happened to you over the weekend, the international break? Some people say it's boring. For me, it's time to rest, especially when Nigeria have already qualified for the AFCON. The two matches, I consider them to be unimportant friendly matches. We still don't have a substantive national team coach, but does it really matter? Does it really matter? Because Austin Eguavon Cerezo seems to be doing the job that he's supposed to do. But having qualified for the African Cup of Nations, can Nigeria qualify for the World Cup? Well, it's a big question that is hanging. Now we'll start answering that one from next year March. But right now, let us celebrate the fact that we've qualified for the AFCON. And then get on beyond that tonight, this evening or whatever, the Super Eagles will play host to Rwanda. For Rwanda, is an opportunity to qualify if they win, but for Nigeria, it's just another kickabout in the park in Uyo. What is your expectation for this game? How do you want the coach to play? Play all the French players, knowing fully well that we've already qualified, give them a chance? Or Eguavon will say, no, if I lose this one, now they will say I play 2 games, I draw one, lose one, and then they will come again. So I'm going to play the best players and try to win. Yes, Victor Osimhen is now the joint second highest goal scorer with the Nigerian national team, but still quite a few miles to go to get there to beat Yakini. And he's even saying that actually Yakini is the greatest striker that the Nigerian national team has ever produced. Well, it's a good feeling to be in the midst. Quite a few other people that are on the show today. Timothy Dembo have done a great job by giving us Daniel Debola Mokashi. He said that we will work on our scoring. Lobby Stars is the team he's talking about. Then Victor Osimhen talking about Rashidi Yakini. Victor Boniface not happy that he wasn't nominated for the CAF African Footballer of the Year award. Well, Kelechi Iheanacho is looking beyond Rwanda and is saying that he hopes that the Super Eagles plays in the finals of the AFCON and then win it in Morocco. Will you be there in Morocco? If you will not be there, pray for us that our numbers rise and we'll get the funding and the sponsorship that we're hoping for. We will bring you more than the game. Yeah, Barcelona says Miss Clume Club. Yes, more than a club. I'm just saying it wrongly. Miss Clume Club. Miss Clume Club. Yeah, more than a club. But we will give you more than just the football. We'll give you a whole lot coming from Morocco if or when we get there. I do believe that 1 year from now, this channel will be different from what it is today. There's a whole lot that can change in 365 days. Yes, but the doctors will say that you've been here since 2015, 2016 or 2017. What has changed? That 1 year will change. Well, that's the doctor's job. It is their job to adapt. My job is to have faith in my dream. Work as hard as I can and get there. Yes, I want to say massive thank you to everybody who's believing in this channel, who's supported us, who's giving their all, their not widow's mind, but their generosity to make sure that the lights are still turned on, the internet is still working. People like Dijala Foma, people like Aruturigo. I mean, in them, I've got brothers and sisters. People like Abiba Odeji, and people like my very own boy, yes, Bobby Ray Ukaigwe, wonderful guy. People who believe in this dream. People like Mario Leo, people like Daniel Kamepa, and then China Achiru, people who believe in this dream, who are willing to put themselves on the line to make sure that this project becomes a success. Yes, Aaron Maru, who's also willing to put his business, stretch his business so that we get more subscribers. Thank you very much. I salute you, man. Your loyalty is beyond compare, and every other person, rider, Precious to Grill, everybody who's pushing and pulling and helping us to say, oh, should be not be one man walk. I thank you guys so much. It's a lovely Monday. We're getting close to Christmas, and what is exciting about Christmas for me is not Christmas, is the fact that 26th of December is my birthday, and in honor of my birthday, I've not had a celebration, an event that is that is cool. Like co-opted into my birthday like that, and it's making me feel good. Worry again in Lagos. That one is one that I would attend with all joy. I'm trying my best to be out of circulation, but on that day, man, it's my birthday. It's a little bit allowed. Like my wife would say, on your birthday you should be allowed to dance, boogie down, even though you can't dance. Drink a little bit of alcohol. I said, no, I'm not interested in that one. No. My wife was born and raised in Lagos. She like Rwanda. My wife is like Sporting Lagos. I am like a Ikorodu City. I don't like the party. I just want to get result. I just want to win matches. I can just get 3 points and move on with my life, climb up the ladder. Oh, but my wife is Sporting Lagos. My wife likes the Owambe, likes the DJ, likes the noise. I don't like it. I like it quiet. If I can whisper. I just like to stay indoors. I'm one of the few people in this world who's not bored by staying indoors. Say, I'm bored by it. No. Give me light, give me internet. I will stay inside my house. It's a prison, call it whatever, but I like that. Let there be internet, let there be light. So I'm good. Because in the beginning, God said, let there be light. And there was light. But Nigerian government and the national grid say, no, you will suffer. The grid will keep falling like on mama breast. But the greediness of the politician will keep rising like young man prick. Yes. This is not NBC, so don't tell me that are you not a journalist? You're not supposed to be saying that. Shut up. And before me, holiness with me. We passed that stage a long time ago. But there's a whole lot to talk about. Yes, Lee Carsley have rounded up his interim job, just like Ruth Van Nistelrooy. And the good thing for him is that his CV is boosted. What you do with little opportunity will determine what will happen with bigger opportunity in the future. Yes, now he's a hero, but he went to Ireland and beat his people. Yes, when the tree saw the house coming and saw that there is a wood with the house, he said it's a family member that's coming, but didn't realize that is that wood that would use the iron to cut down the tree. That's exactly what Lee Carsley did. Yes, he came, he saw, and he destroyed him. Destroyed his own people. Well, that's the way it is. Sometimes somebody get caught behind enemy lines and become a double agent. Yes, Mission Impossible. They say the last one is coming next year, so I'm counting down to it. And I'm a movie buck. I like comedy. We saw Mike Tyson lose. No, he didn't get beaten. No, that's not the right word. We see Mike Tyson lose Saturday morning. But wait a minute. Before you jump into rhetoric, I say I told you so. Calm down. They're calming down. Let me tell you this: would you beat somebody? Would you knock somebody out who's giving you 20 million for free? 20 million, not naira, not shillings, no, not cedis, not Ghana cedis. No. $20 million. American economy don't follow now because of $20 million. With $20 million, an entire empire can be started. As a matter of fact, with $20 million, you can change the world. I don't know how much Shola Sepe stack, but $20 million can turn Ikorodu City to Arsenal. Hey, I'm laughing at Arsenal right now. Sorry, Arsenal fans. I said that another year ago. I said I'm gonna be pissed. How much did we buy Declan Rice? Why is he talking that one? Well, Arsenal right now is just there. It's just a football club that's just there. They're just there. They're just there, pretending, delusional, pretending to be big, but they're small. 20 years plus and counting. They've not won the title. They won a FA Cup here and there, sawa lele, but they're beginning to emulate Tottenham Hotspur. That's the problem. Going to fight with pig, you will get dirty. There was a period of Arsenal's time when they were fighting with Spurs. What they do is let us beat Spurs. Now they're behaving like Spurs. Bottling things, and yeah, like Warri Bottling Company, makers of Gosport and Limca, bought over by Coca-Cola. Yes, they're bottling things anyhow. But yeah, it's a Monday. But if you like, say you, I'm not serious today. That's your business. There's a whole lot to talk about, and I've got this question that has been bubbling in my head. If you have a chance to invite 5 people from the beginning of creation till now, from the think about this very well. From the beginning of creation till now, if you have the chance to invite 5 people to your Christmas dinner with your family, who would they be? It can be anybody. Anybody. You are inviting them to that table so that you can ask some very valuable questions, pertinent questions. So your 5 doesn't have to be my 5. I have my 5 in my head already. I'll mention them towards the end of the show. What 5 people will you invite for Christmas dinner? From all walks of life. No restriction. Can be from Bible era, from Genesis, from the in the beginning was the word. From that moment, from that, and God said, "Let there be light." From that moment till now, if you can invite 5 people, 5 is the number of stars, 5 is the number of the fingers in your hand, 5 people, okay, get past the Holy Trinity, get 5 people to come and wine and dine with you on Christmas Day. Now, exemption is God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Okay, those people are always in your life, so you're not inviting people that are already there. Whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, God is always there, so you can't invite those people. But other than that, every other person, 5 people that you can invite to your house for Christmas dinner with your family, with your wife, your children, unless your wife and children you don't have yet, but if you have, you know what I mean. Okay, 5 people for dinner. Who would you bring, and why are you bringing them? Yeah, for me, I will share mine as we go on the show. Nigeria plays Rwanda today. We have already qualified for the Nations Cup. Since thanks to Libya for kidnapping us and holding us hostage, it made it very easy for us. Last game against Benin Republic, we drew. So we've played Benin Republic 3 times now in World Cup and Nations Cup qualifiers. We won 1, lost 1, draw 1. Okay, not bad one for gonna draw. My predictions about him is still working well. Some people are saying that the Super Eagles have gotten past the Nations Cup since we qualified. Let's focus on the World Cup. I want to ask again, do you guys really think that Nigeria can still qualify for the World Cup? We are second to last in the group. Rwanda's got what's it called? Rwanda's got 7 points. We've got 3 points. 3 draws and a loss. Yes, that loss to Benin Republic. A draw to South Africa, to Zimbabwe, to Lesotho has kept us there. We'll play Rwanda next, if I'm not mistaken, and we'll see how it goes. But to you guys, if you have to invite 5 people for your Christmas dinner, who are going to be the 5 people? Well, think about it. And then if you have anything to talk about in football, anything in the football plantation, let me sound like Murphy today. What a way to go. I can never be able to mimic Murphy. Like, I don't have the skill to do mimicking. It's not possible. It's not in me. Like, what God cannot do does not exist. But I say it exists. I'm telling you the truth. It exists. And people just use that payoff line. Well, can God sing? Let's go to the news. It's put together by Timothy Dembo. Like I always say, follow him on Twitter and on IG, Instagram. In case you don't know, Twitter is X, right? At TMT_Dembo. Follow him. Don't just follow him for the sake of following. Follow him and send him a word. Just put a line. Say thank you for packaging the news on the Sports Buffet every day. You are such a good guy. Just tell him. Let him know that he's good. Because sometimes we wait till people die before we say good things about them. The fact is they don't get to read it. They don't get to hear it. And their family members are too much deep in the time of mourning that they don't even see it. Because by the time time their eyes are clear, they've gotten past the social media have moved it past. So you got to tell people when they're alive that thank you very much for doing good. People like Linda Ike, people like Peter Iwanode, not Peter Iwanode, it's not like family, or it's not family, not like it's not family, right? People like Best, hey, Mr. Best, hey, Pa Best, I greet you now. All of these guys, Precious Amosuwe, them, my team, my group, those guys are wonderful people that I have. I keep telling myself that, somebody asked me, have I managed to go through all of this? Like you saw my Twitter, I was talking about how my former boss, laid like a barricade over me, and I'm still wasn't strong. I've been able to do it. I think I've got good people. Where there seems to be no way, I think it's in Isaiah where God said, I'll go before you and make the crooked way straight. Those are realities. Those are reality for people like me. Well, let's look at the stories that are in here. Lobby Stars technical advisor, that's a very crazy word. I don't like. Timothy, please don't write technical advisor again, because it's not a word. It's a useless word. It doesn't exist in football. Well, one of the management members of Lobby Stars, Daniel Abula Mokachi, ex-Super Eagles captain, Super Eagles player, great player in his day, former Everton, from Besiktas, from Club Brugge player, wonderful guy, says they would work on the misfiring act of not scoring they face and will try to improve on it. Lobby Stars lost 1-0 to Sunshine Stars yesterday evening in Ijebu in match day 12 of the MPFS. Speaking to the media after the game, Amokachi said his team had a decent game and dominating game, but it was unfortunate and sad that they failed to score, but they would work on that area and ensure to get it right, get it tight in the terms of goal scoring. Lobby Stars are currently 19th place on the log with 12 points. Well, let us hear from the man himself, Daniel the Bull Amokachi. Man, he was a wonderful player in his day.
TV radio.
Well, it's football. You've said it all. The most important thing, I think we had a decent game. You all can attest to that. We created the chances that we needed to create. But unfortunately, if you don't score goals, you don't win games. We just have to go back to the drawing board and, psychologically, again, keep talking to the players, about, hitting the back of the net. Because if you don't score goals, you don't win games. It's unfortunate that you dominated the game. You had a wonderful game, but you end up losing. If you drew, then it's different. But if you had a decent game, you created chances, and you go home without a point, it's so sad. But, now, like I said, we'll go back home and then we'll keep walking and try and get it right, in front of goal.
Elegbete TV radio.
Yeah, while he was doing commentary duties during the AFCON, Amokachi was teaching everybody, the commentator, the act of lubrication and penetration and breaking through and all that, opening the hymen of the defense and penetrating it with shot and passes and dribbles. But then now he's a coach. He didn't come with his I think Puff Daddy bought all the baby oil. So there's no lubricant. There's no lubricant for Lobby Stars. They can't lubricate any defensive position of the opposition, even with a very weak Igberaja team like Sunshine Stars that have been porous, but they're firing their machine gun, their pump action. It's not pumping. It's not pumping. It's not pumping at all. Amokachi's pump action is not pumping. Yeah, all that talk in commentary duty was just a fizzy talk. The real deal now is not working. Well, let's go to one man who is a man on a mission. He's chasing a lot. One guy reached out to me on Saturday, said, David, you're not doing justice to Victor Osimhen. I don't see you tweet great about him anymore. He's lighting Turkish league with goals. And I said, wait a minute. Has he scored more than Aaron Yekuru in that Galatasaray? He said, what do you mean? I said, has he scored more than Tony Wakeme? I don't understand this one that you're saying, but I think that I announce his goals when he score. I talk about it. I don't understand what you're saying, but whatever you're driving at, whoever you are with, that you're calling me on this phone and whoever is listening on speaker, I just told him, I say, you people are foolish people. Yeah, but let's keep it going. But right now, let's talk about what Osimhen's got to say about the legend that nobody can deny. Yes, which nobody can deny, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so says all of us, Rashidi Yakini. Victor Osimhen's goal in Thursday's 1-1 draw against Benin Republic brought him level with Shegun Odubami as Nigeria's second all-time top goal scorer with 23 goals. Rashidi Yakini remains Nigeria's highest scorer with 37 goals, leaving Osimhen with 14 goes shy of matching that record. Speaking to Christopher Madwesi of Making of Champion, Osimhen emphasized that he feels no pressure to equal or surpass Yakini's milestone. If I do, that's great, but it doesn't change the fact that Yakini is the greatest striker the Super Eagles ever had. He said, that's a very nice one, okay? Let's hear from Victor Osimhen.
No, I don't. I really don't care about this. I just want to do my job and try to win games, score goals, do a lot of assists for my team. And then if I equal it, I equal it. If I surpass it, I surpass it. But that doesn't take away that Rashidi Yakini is the greatest striker the Super Eagles have ever had, because this record stood for a very, very long time and it's still standing. So I think we should really give that one his flower and also celebrate it.
Elegbete TV Radio. We are not just about radio, TV, or YouTube numbers. We are all about connecting with people and creating a community of great minds and values.
Whether you agree or you disagree, that's not really my business. The truth of the matter is we create a community of great minds and great values in this place, and that's what's most important here. Well, let's move. I love the fact that Netflix are going into streaming live sports. It's just sweet. When you predict something and it's happening right in front of you, there's just joy in being in Nostradamus. I remember in 2014 when I came back from Brazil, we're having a programs meeting in August, and I said, last Friday of August, and I said, you see this thing, because then in Brazil there's a ban, you cannot talk Facebook, all the social media handle, you cannot mention them, you try and not die, you cannot even give people birthday shout out. So those of you who used to say I did not even give you birthday shout out on my show, I'm very wicked. You did not understand. You're playing with my salary for family where we say the money they reach to take care of. But hey, it is what it is. And I remember I predicted that. I said, look, this whole digital space that we are calling unprofessional media, it's going to be the most powerful media, because media is going to be all about number. This thing that we always say on air, that we have over 2 to 10 million people listening to us, we do not have proof to back it up. We do not have data to back it up. But you see those guys online, if you have 5,000 friends on Facebook, it's 5,000 friends. You are saying it. If you put anything on Facebook, if 10,000 people comment, you see 10,000 people comment. If you say 2,000 people view it, 2,000, you see it there. It's there. Those numbers become the thing that the market will be demanding for. They laughed at me that I was, what they use is, I'm a rabble rouser. I'm trying to cook a storm in a teacup. I'm trying to call an ant hill a mountain. That's okay. Let me not even argue with you people, because maybe there's something you people know that I don't know. But I am like Muhammad. I'm like Martin Luther King. I've gone to the mountain and I have seen. And I'm back and I'm telling you people what I have seen. But you know what? You people don't want to believe. Look alive today. December 25th now is very, very important. I never, used to take Christmas Day very, very serious. It wasn't really serious, because people try to lie to us that it's about Jesus. I'm an adult now. I know it's not about Jesus. It's about people. It's an event that Coca-Cola created for marketing purpose. Okay, so, but the fact that there are going to be 2 NFL game live streaming. So for me, I have IPTV, so I can watch anything, right? And if you want IPTV, go look for Kenny P. Kenny P will give you IPTV, and you watch sporting content and other content. You go tire. Now you go tire for sports. IPTV, DSTV, the learner. And the fact that if you have a smart TV, you can install it on your smart TV. You can install it on your computer, depending on the one you use. It's very good, right? And just pay your subscription and just keep it running. But having said that, the fact that Netflix are doing this streaming of live games, I can't wait for them to start streaming Champions League and league matches and all. Oh my God. Damn. I'm just thinking about it is giving me joy, because it's making me know that, oh, I'm in the right business, I'm not doing the wrong thing, I'm on the right track. Well, if you've not subscribed to the channel, do want to subscribe. Let's have some fun. From one Victor to another, one that says, you know what, I'm not under pressure, I'm not trying to, usurp Rashidi Yakini. Just caught up with Shego Debami right now. I'm not in a hurry for tingles. I mean, I can get them, but it's not a big deal. It's not the kill yourself thing. But you know the funny thing? 14 goals look like what Victor Osimhen can just achieve down the road, right? The funny thing is, Victor Osimhen can come this close and still not overtake Rashidi Yakini. The way it's going. So let me play the scenario for you. So let me play it out for you so that you understand. Please, can the IPTV work in Cyprus? I think so. If you have good internet there, it can work. Yes. Once you have your internet, Cyprus internet is better than Nigerian internet now. Yeah, I know for sure. But let me bring Kenny P on board. And no, but I know that. Okay, I'm trying to answer the question, but I like the expert to come and answer. So he will come on board and answer for you. Can it be already? See, movie and TV shows are also on IPTV. It works anywhere in the world that there is internet. Okay, so there is no need. Ben Constantine, you see your answer has been given. Like, just reach out to him. If you can't, reach out to me probably on any of my socials, or if you have my WhatsApp number, and then I will send his number to you, and then you get it done. So this is what I like about the IPTV. I can watch the same game with different variants and post, especially for my kind of job. I like a lot of post. I like a lot of, what I mean by post is post-match content, reactions, analysis. So I can watch Sky Sports do their analysis, and I go to CBS, and I go to BT Sports, and I go to TNT, and I go to ITV, and I go, everywhere, and I'm watching. No matter how good you think you are, even from the foolish people, you can still learn something. So you're following all these things, you're following them. If the opportunity comes, we don't really do deep diving into analysis unless somebody asks a question that raises that bar, right? But if the opportunity comes for analysis, I am not left behind. I'm not far off. There are just some things I've told myself I would never do. This type of analysis, I would never do it. It's for this generation, it's what they like, but I'm not going to do it because it negates what I know about football, my own understanding of football, my own knowledge, deep knowledge of football and all that. But what I have seen with IPTV, I mean, for somebody who's gone from regular TV to Bob Television, some of you don't know what Bob Television is. Bob Television is what metamorphosed into DSTV anyway, multi-choice to DSTV, and then I've used the Sky Boss when I was in the UK. I've used, all of those foreign, this AT&T in Canada and the rest of them. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at IPTV. Like, IPTV seems to give you everything. When I say everything, it gives you what you get from DSTV is there. What you get for Sky Sports is there. What you get for AT&T, everything is just there in that one space. All you need is just get a good internet. See me, they do. Can you pay how much you pay me for this massive advert? What they do for you? But I'm just saying, because you guys are my guys. We need to share this knowledge together. But let's go to one man who is disappointed and not being nominated for the CAF award. But I'm thinking, should he be disappointed? Are we not getting over ourselves? Does he really deserve to be nominated? I don't think so anyway. Victor Boniface, I like him. I can't say he's my guy. We're not friends. But I like him as he's a Nigerian. And I don't think that he deserves to be nominated, to be very honest. I don't think so. But hey, one of those things, he's got the right to say his mind, and he's just said it. But I like him. I like him as a football player. I like him as a person. The things that he's gone through and how he's handled himself, I love the nigga. Now, Super Eagles striker Victor Boniface has expressed his disappointment at not being nominated for the African Player of the Year award. Speaking in an interview with Proja Media, Boniface admitted while he isn't sad about the omission, he feels unjust given his impressive performance last season. I'm disappointed because I had an amazing season, and not being nominated doesn't feel right. If the award truly recognizes the African Player of the Year and not just AFCON performances, then I believe I should have been included, he said. When asked if the snub motivates him to push harder, Boniface stated that he doesn't feel the need to prove himself to anyone, but is focused on improving and achieving more for his own growth. I like that approach anyway. But me, I take this differently. I want to prove point to people. Yeah. I'm different. I want to prove point to people.
Not sad, but disappointed because of I had an amazing season last season. So for me not to be there, maybe the award is for African player in AFCON. I don't know, but if you're in general, it's for African player of the year. I think I had a great season. So, but as for anybody, I don't really care about some. I don't really care about award of stuff, but of course, I want to, as a football player, I want to improve. I want to do more for myself, you know.
Mesdemoiselles, mesdames et messieurs, je vous dis bonsoir. Je m'appelle Oufama Damot et ce soir, je suis avec LGBT sur LGBT TV Radio.
All right. When I listen to that, this season is played 10 games, got 6 goals, created 1, picked up a yellow card as well. But I'm looking at last season's performance. Remember, the course of the season, he was out injured at some point. Okay, unless my memory is fading, he was out injured at some point, and then there were, games where he was always coming off the bench. And then I'm looking at it from that angle, and I'm saying to myself, yes, he had a season where how do I put it now? He played 34 games or so and scored 21 goals. Fantastic, right? But generally, I don't think. Look at the league, for instance. 23 games, 14 goals. That's fantastic. But other than that, you now look at the other tournaments. It's like, okay, should he have been nominated? Maybe I'm being too tough. Now that I'm looking at the numbers, I'm being too tough. But I would definitely not nominate him if it is me anyway. Constantine, to get somebody's number on social media, on YouTube like this, you're like practically putting him completely out there. Okay, reach him on his DM or on any social platform, or probably if you can reach me, I know I'll definitely send you his number. Digital Alpha also needs that number, so I would send to him as well, and we'll see how it goes. But let's go to Kelechi Iheanacho, from Victor Osimhen to Victor Boniface to Kelechi Iheanacho. Super Eagles attacker Kelechi Iheanacho. I posted something about him last weekend, and I've gotten truckload on my DM, WhatsApp, all my socials. Sometimes people just get too emotional. But hey, let's go. Super Eagles attacker Kelechi Iheanacho says he hopes that Nigeria can win the 2025 AFCON. Speaking to NFF TV, Iheanacho talked about how the qualification series to the AFCON went and how difficult it seemed. He said the team is happy with the way it went and how they qualified, and he hopes they get another chance to win the competition next year in Morocco. But there is a lot of work required to achieve that. Later tonight, the Super Eagles will host Rwanda in Uyo for their final AFCON 2025 qualifiers, a match that holds no stakes for Nigeria with their qualification already confirmed. Now, let me say this. Some people who were complaining why Kelechi played 46 minutes in that game that was useless were complaining. And, my tweet about it was not even disparaging. I just stated clearly. I said, since 2015 to now, there is no analyst in the world or in Nigeria that can say Kelechi Iheanacho is not talented. But there is a but. When we're in secondary school, they say but disqualifies it now. But that's a conjunction that doesn't really come well with the statement. Say, I like you, you're so good, you're so this, but once you hear that, it's the buzzer. It means that, man, things ain't going, things are not the same again. You understand? But hey, it is what it is. People react anyhow. People react emotionally. I'm going to be responsible for what I say, but I'm not going to be responsible for how people react to it. But let's just hear from Kelechi Iheanacho. To people, anytime you have an opinion that doesn't go with praise singing for a Nigerian footballer, it's because you hate them. Why they should continue?
It's not easy because there's a lot of work to be done, both in training and in games as well. So when you're not really doing at your peak or at your best, then it looks hard, and people will think this is a tough game or something. But yeah, I think we cruised through it and we qualified. But it's not easy. There are tough games as well. We have one more game left as well. So we're happy the way we went and all that, and how we qualified. So we're now through. So hopefully we'll have another chance to get to the AFCON finals again and to win it. So by God's grace, but there is a lot of work to do there.
Let me ask you guys. You guys believe that the Super Eagles can go win the next AFCON? Remember, Morocco's invested a lot in their football. They got to the semifinals of the World Cup in Qatar. They are hosting. That's a very, very big stumbling block. North Africa is the place where we won our first. So talk about North Africa. Let me break it down. Our first Nations Cup win in 1980 was against a North African team, Algeria. Our first Nations Cup win outside of Nigeria, which is our second Nations Cup win, was in North Africa in Tunisia. Morocco, we were in the finals in Maroc 88. So North Africa is not a bad place for us to go to. But Egypt, we didn't do too well in 2006, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, just thinking, can Nigeria go to Morocco this time and win it? Do we really have the squad? I mean, we seem to have a lot of strikers, forward players, but that midfield is a problem. Even though I'm having this feeling that it just might happen, I'm just being patriotic, it just might happen. But on a very objective ground, can we beat our chest to say, we're going to go win it in Morocco next year? Bear in mind the kind of preparation that Morocco have had, where they did well at the World Cup, but last AFCON they didn't do well. But it's a chance for them to redeem themselves as well. Edo Queens have made progress out of the group stage of the women's CAF Champions League. For me, that's some humongous progress. Everybody's focusing on the $300,000 that they have made, which does make a little bit of sense. But if you consider their flight money and the rest that they spent, it's not really a big deal. They win the next game to make $400,000. That's not making progress. Then they get to the finals, well, something there. But we shall see. But I think that those people have really done very well in this short time. Congratulations to them. Let's go to Arsenal. Arsenal is always in the news, like tortoise, always in the stories. Well, former Arsenal player Gilberto Silva has shared his advice for the current Arsenal team to win the Premier League title. In an interview with Sky Sports, Silva said it's not just about strategies and tactics, but also about sacrifice, passion, and desire to end point, which he believes is the most important factor. I agree with him as well. Sometimes the players I don't think that the players have it in them. Like when I look at the Arsenal team, I was like, these guys can easily be bullied. At some point, you need to show that if you want to take this thing off me, if you want to win me today, you have to kill me. And the way they play, the Arsenal players play, if you back at them, they just withdraw, they just shrink. That's not going to work. But let's hear from Gilberto Silva.
The strategy for the game, the tactics and the techniques, and you have to find it on yourself. How much you want it to win, how much you want to win it, how much you are willing to sacrifice. Because when you want to win things, have to sacrifice. Everybody needs to make the sacrifice. Sometimes you play not on your 100%, but you give your 100% from that day. And you have to have the passion for it, the desire to get the points, to push the other guys, and to motivate everyone in the dressing room when you go out to the games, and just give it that push that you sometimes miss in certain games, which is so important.
This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio, the pathfinder for radio. Let's go. This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio, the best in entertainment and sports.
So to be very, very honest, I don't see Super Eagles going all the way to the finals in a Nations Cup that is holding in North Africa as a problem. As I could have said, in August 90, we were also in the finals. Okay, so it's not a difficult terrain for us to go. It's just for us to go win it, and I think that we just might do it. And this is going to make people not like me, but I'm just going to say it. People get angry, but I'm just going to say it. Uh, my partner just sent me a message. He's listening to me. I'm just gonna say it, and he was like, "Don't say it." I'm just gonna say it. We might still go to that Nations Cup in Morocco, and somehow Kelechi Iheanacho might not make the list. Yeah, I said this thing in leading up to 2019, and everybody like, why you say that? Funny bro, my guy called me, sir, Baba, no, you shouldn't be saying this now. I said, no, that's your friend. The Super Eagles is my national team. I'm focusing on my national team. If Kelechi continue to play the way he's playing, continue to sit on the bench, and then when he gets a national team opportunity, he's neither here nor there. We are going to go to Morocco 2025, and he's not going to be in the squad. Yeah, there's a possibility that would happen. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. DJ Lavuma, if you're watching, I've sent you Kenny P's number already, so let's keep it going. I asked the question, if you have the opportunity to invite 5 people from the beginning of time. When I say beginning of time, whether you believe in the Big Bang theory or you believe in the Let There Be Light theory, which is the one I believe anyway, from that time, it's just that the Bible explanation of creation does not enter my head. I did that. They can't explain the people of Nod. That's for me is the problem. The people of Nod that Cain go and marry. That's a problem for me. That's where my own Bible problem is. But then there's also some other things that is Bible problem in my head. But just that one first. Let's leave it there. Having said that, if you have the chance to invite 5 people for Christmas dinner, and I'm still going to ask this question on Views from the Stand for the guys to share their thoughts. Who are the 5 people you are bringing to that dinner? Yeah, that's the question of the day in the voice of Brother Shaggy of the social media memories. Right, let's start with you. Lord Mayor say, boss, only those alive or everybody alive, dead, everybody, if you can bring back. That's the word I used. I said from Genesis, from Garden of Eden till now, 5 people. If you can invite any 5 people for dinner, who are the 5 people and what are you going to be discussing or asking them? That's very, very important. So let's take it straight to the street. Let's hear from you guys now. Let the street speak. Yes, word from the street. Sorry. Lord Mayor say, boss, only those alive or even those you miss too. Okay, so let me start it off with me. 5 people that I will bring. I'll bring my dad back, bring my mom back, bring my father-in-law, bring my mother-in-law. That's 4 people, right? One more person that I will bring is my mother's mother, my grandmother on my mother's side. Bring all 5, sit on the table. Let's have a talk. Because if there is anybody in this world who's got conflict of identity, it's me. And I don't say that much because it's my own body to carry, but I want to resolve it. Now, so let me go to the why. For my dad, I want to solve a whole lot of puzzles that are in my head. For my mom too, I want to ask a lot of questions that I don't think my dad will be able to answer. So I want to get her perspective and I get my dad's perspective, and so that I can move on, right? I'm moving on, but carrying this burden on my shoulder. For my father-in-law, it's because of my wife. She's all about dance with my father again. She wants a father back. And then with a mom, all of that. But the 5th person is my mother's mom. The most beautiful woman I ever saw in a picture. I want to have her again with that long flowing hair, looking all plush and beautiful, like a goddess from the movie Odyssey or somewhere from a Zeus movie, and ask her quite a few questions. How was she able to be that beautiful back in the day? Get her hair well done, dress so lavishly from the pictures that I have. Just have that kind of question. But my dad, what were you thinking? 57 children, 31 women? What the hell? What did you read? What inspired you to do that? And why were you kind of like having children everywhere in the US, in England, in the Caribbean? Jesus Christ. I have a Jamaican brother, Cruz. His name is Cruz. I have a Jamaican brother. Like everywhere. What were you thinking, man? What were you thinking? Sir? And come on, what's the problem with you? What were you thinking? You took other people's children that I could have been the only child of somebody else. And I'll be pampered, I'll be catered for. For my mom, what were you thinking? Giving birth to 12 children. And then why were you always angry, aggressive, violent. What's the deal? Well, all of those questions. So let's go to this one. Adija Lavman say good morning, Eleguta TV family. Good morning to you. Adija Lavman went on to say a weekend of surprises. Belgium don't turn Holocaust ticket destroyers for those that do Pontas or Baba Jebu. They said it is Martinez. Now they see it is more than that. Well, that Belgian team is shit anyway. It's shit. 360 sports management. I just like sports segment, 360 sports segment, boss. Now mesque on club mesque club. You don't know why I say that thing. So if you go back to the early editions of Sports Lounge where Barcelona were doing anyhow, we call them mesque the club. You understand? When they lost it to Bayern, so that's why we call it like that. Mesque club. Good morning, Henry Umaru say una good morning. And then additional Afuma says the present Super Eagles are the set of players you don't bank on it. Okay, you don't bank on it. It's better to put them in shame mode by telling them that they can't qualify. Maybe that one fit ginger them, shame us to qualify. Well, maybe, but I don't think they qualify for the World Cup. Ben Constantine say good morning, boss. Are you close to Chuman? Yes, that's my guy now. Can you go on? No, I can't. On their podcast match. I don't know. I won't say the word I can't because 54 Football X. Baba, the owner is my guy. He's got mad respect for me. He's very, very loyal to me. And when somebody adores you, you see it in the way they behave towards you, the way they mention your name, the way they reverence you. If I get invited, I would go. So there's another podcast that everybody's been asking me, that one that Bet Nigeria is sponsoring, asking me if I would go. So the thing is, you never really say never, but I don't know. There are certain things that doesn't move me. I'm working for legacy. I'm not working for show. So I'm not doing things for show. And to be very honest, a lot of people don't like my opinion. A lot of people think that my opinion will spoil market for them. So I can understand when you're afraid because we live in an era where truth is an endangered species. And to be able to speak truth, we like to speak truth about European football. We like to speak truth about if I say they are doing match fixing in the Premier League in England, it's truth. Everybody enjoys it. There's this thing I used to tell a few friends that I have cut off from my life, and one is one of my friends called Frank Ovigo. He's always very excited when I say it, slam it in people's face when they are doing wrong, especially to him, and I stand up for him and I speak the truth to them. And then one day he was doing something wrong, and I told him, this thing you're doing is bad. This is what happened. So everybody have this kind of friends that would only send you negative things. Oh, somebody died today. This one happened. Armed robbery happened in Warri. That everything is negative. So I called him times down and be like, guy, you've never ever called me that. Oh, there's a business. So can we talk about it? Oh, there's this. But me, I always call you for business sales. I want to buy this thing. I'm checking up on you. I'm buying things from you. But you don't even oh, this is your YouTube channel. I watch this thing. Oh, I like it. You don't do that. So he has 2 numbers. So I blocked the one that he normally used to send me. This guy called me and was warning me. Why would I block him? And I said, because I don't like what you're sending me. Information is energy. And I can't tune into the frequency of negative information all the time. It becomes a negative energy. It now gives you cancer. I don't want it. The guy got angry. I was like, oh, wait a minute. You like it when I do this to other people because you think that, oh, I'm principled. I'm the kind of guy who speak my mind. Now I speak my mind to you. You're angry. I cut it up. And that guy's called almost everybody in the world to talk to me. We accidentally met in Abuja and Gwarimpa. I don't know what happened. And I told him, he's like, I'm your brother. No, you're not my brother. You're not the kind of guy that I can call a brother, right? Long story short, people like it when you're blunt about others. But when that bluntness comes to them, it becomes a problem. And I really don't do ass licking. I don't do ass licking. If it comes to national issue, I'm going to speak my mind. Like when people reach out to me and say, oh, want you to be on channels, want to be on Silverbed, want you to be on News Central, I tell them, Una go let me speak my mind, though, because I don't want to come on your show and you are gagging me. No, you can't say the. No, I know they do that one. No, if you know say what I go talk, go make your chairman vex. He then they pay me. I mean they add value to your show. Don't call me. So there's some shows that I just think I don't want to be there because the freedom to speak my mind is not there, and I've got my own platform. So why not be on my platform? So Nolly is my guy. Like the word is not even my guy; is my boy. But you know, people will read it wrongly now. But I mean, I've earned the right to call him my boy, right? But matchup is not my thing right now. Matchup is not my thing. I don't think I want to go there right now. I don't know, maybe in the future, because I love the owner of 54 Football X and I love what he's doing. I just hope that he doesn't give up, because the Nigerian football ecosystem would fuck you up big time. You spend money and then you now realize that, you know, when you spend money and you're making progress, is fine. When I look at what it cost me to do Chronicles of the Legend, even though I'm not making commensurate returns, I like the numbers and the conversation that he's generating. I like when people reach out to me and say, this guy is still alive. Oh, where did you get this guy? I like it. But when I sit back and I look at all of the around the MPFL content that I've done, for instance, and I mean, it doesn't really get any traction. And then I hear people talk about, the MPFL. I mean, shut up. Stop talking rubbish. You know, because that's what it is about. And so the whole mashup thing, I don't know if it is something I want to sit back and do. And I don't know if the window come. They've asked me like twice. I've just postponed it. Like I'm not ready yet. I might do it. I might. Additional, I must say. Then if they don't, at least we will not combine it to T-Pain. However, if them get shame, can't decide to shame us. Better for us. We will celebrate with them. 2021 AFCON with all the hope they messed up. Okay, I understand. Additional, I must say then. AFCON 2023, they shamed us after we even said they can't pass the group stage. Now, Super Eagles with that for you. Akimbola Lawrence said 5 people I'll invite Da Vinci, Solomon, Chinua Achebe, Bob Marley, and my late dad. Unfortunately, you didn't give us reasons why. But there's some big names, big ticket names on your list. DJ Lavoma says, Heartland going to Kano to pick a draw was a good one. Gradually, Amunike is putting his stamp on the team. He's doing an incredible job. To take such a dying team, start by losing his first 4 games, you know, and then now, all of a sudden, climbing up the ladder, just the same way Ikorodu City are taking the scalp of 2 big teams. First, it was Rivers United stopping the unbeaten run. And these people say it's a fluke. 3SC came yesterday and they grind them to hurt, conceding first and then coming back to win 2-1. What a way to go, like Murphy will say. That's progress. Akande Michael says, good morning, Elegbete. Number 1 on the list is the real goat of football, Lionel Andres Kusintini Messi. Messi ensued perseverance and resilience, work ethics and dedication, team spirit and collabo. Okay. Additional Lafama say at Henry Moru, you see your hand. You see your hand. Man, your grill is very powerful. Make I do go make another order again. Your bonanza for every new subscriber is very commendable. Your business go enter global. Amen to that, man. What he did when I saw it, I was close to tears. I was like, ooh. Knowing his struggles, you understand? Okay, so this is not disrespecting anybody, but there are, when people who have enough give to you or do something for you, you kind of like look at it from the past. You are still grateful. You can't be ungrateful for something that somebody makes sacrifice to give to you. But when somebody from a position you know that they are struggling on their own to make ends meet, like I always told him that I would like to invest in this business. It's a kind of business. When this YouTube channel start getting the kind of numbers and money that was supposed, I would try as much as possible to invest in small businesses like this and see how we can make it grow bigger. Not just invest because I want money back. Yes, investment is to get return. But imagine you have a pocket of 20 investment in businesses that are run by your friend. And your money that you're putting in is to make sure the business does not collapse, and also to make sure it doesn't just stay afloat but goes above, like so higher. And then they become like a real maybe from a corner piece to a real structure where people can drive in, park, and eat. Like, I mean, people started KFC, people started Chicken Republic, people started Tetra. What was that thing? Tantalizer and Tetrazini, Tantalizer, Mr. Biggs, and the rest of them. So, I mean, how nice will it be if you have like 10 different franchises that you invested in and they are your friend's business? I think that's like how I want to grow old. I want to grow old investing in my friend's business. There's a guy who have a boutique. I keep telling him that one day I'll put $100,000 into your business, and he'll be looking at me like, where the money will come from? I said, don't worry, you see, I want $100,000 in this business and just leave it there, so that as you're growing, if you don't even pay me cash, anytime I want to come change my wardrobe, I come here, we do subtraction from the source. You understand? To make a whole lot of sense. I don't even want it with profit. I just want it with clothes. And he'll be laughing, but I know I'll do it because he's been into fashion, clothing, and the rest. I mean, I bought this from him, these jeans. Kind of like I go to him, I'll be like, hey, but you can get it cheaper somewhere. I said, no, it's my friend. I'll have to patronize him first. If he doesn't have it here, I know I can go somewhere else. But cheaper is not the thing I'm looking at. Supporting my friend's business to make sure his business stay afloat is my own goal in life, because it's very, very important. Where do I stop now? Akko just says, Dina guesses, one, Solomon, make a cut small wisdom, give me. That one I got, go give you. Olaneri Obari says, a great question. I divide certain figures from ancient times. I have been curious about for years. Agamemnon of Mycenae, Queen Cleopatra of Egypt, to come and talk to you about fucking Abi. Come and talk to you about the business of the other room. Nefertiti of Egypt, Amina of Zaria, and Prophet Elijah, the one with anger. Okay, I think I like your list. I'm kind of like jealous of your list. Well, I have my list. I've always wanted to have a conversation with my family. Lord Mary said, why do people say Mike Tyson make with Jake Paul? I think that match fight with Jake Paul you want to talk was fixed. Watch the match, and old man was struggling, but I praise him for giving out 97 punches in that fight. He gave a good account of himself. First of all, Mike Tyson, I have nothing to prove to anybody. Jake Paul is 27, Mike Tyson is 58. Mike Tyson have a problem with his knee. This is a guy who in June or July had an ulcer, lost 28 kilograms, 28 stones, and was almost dying, and he still kept his word to keep this fight going. I don't care what people say. The man has made $20 million. His children have seen him fight, which is his original goal, because when he was fighting, his children were not really grown up. His children have grown up. I saw that place where his son was interviewing him. I think that's one of the sweetest parts of the fight, and the lead up to the fight where his daughter, the one that was playing tennis, if you watch the lead up to the fight, the first video that Netflix released, you would understand. For me, I enjoyed everything. Or people call it fix or whatever. The fact that over 70,000 people were in that AT&T arena talks about the full power of Mike Tyson. Netflix have just experimented something, and for me to be able to do that, why I enjoyed everything, and I woke up from sleep and I watched all the fight, the Serrano fight, every fight that went on, and I love it because most time people tell you that some things are not doable. If you understand the story of Netflix, their battle with Blockbuster back in the day from a video rental shop. For those of us who did video rental business back in the day, you would understand. From a video rental shop that we were all doing. I have my own shop in Ogedegbe Street in Warri back there. Now to now become Netflix, this thing Netflix, 287 million plus people, their server crashed in that fight. So this is the first real stress test that they've had, and they came out in flying colors as far as I'm concerned, because when you want to do this, I'd rather have people complaining that the server crashed. It means that a lot of people are interested in what you're selling, meaning that going forward they will expand their server. But now, because of this outcry now, a lot of investors will now say, okay, you want to put more money. We're not wanting to put more money. You need to grow your server needs to be bigger, which is a win-win for the streaming industry. I'm happy because that's the industry I'm in. You have to look at the people ahead of you, how they are progressing. If their business is crashing from up, then you should be afraid that I enter the market the wrong time, like the business will collapse on me. But when you see them going up, it's like investing in space business right now. This is the best time to invest in anything that is space related because everybody's going to space. And so anything that brings people to space, flying cars, if you get the opportunity to invest in it. Apple, all those things, because every generation will want to have Apple phone, Apple wristwatch, all of those things. If you get a window, the opportunity wherever you are to invest $3, $500, $1,000, straight away go and put it there. Okay, put it there and then see how it manifests for you. Not everything be crypto. I'm not against crypto people, more than others crypto people, but I'm just saying the things the way I say it. Lord Mayor says, why? Okay, I think I've read that one. Ikoje says 2, Muhammad Ali in his prime. 3, Dave Chappelle for the last. 4, Mandela. Man, I don't like that guy. For his integrity. What's define Mandela's integrity, please? Number 5, Warren Buffett. Make a cut small soup. Give me. I think I like Warren Buffett, but I don't like Mandela one bit. I think Mandela was a seller, but it was well packaged. The thing is, it was packaged, it was marketed well. Mandela cut a deal and he became a different human being. And I don't think I like him anyway. Senator Nato says, can IPTV also work in Ireland? Yes, the one I pay for over here is expensive. Can it be say movie and TV shows also on IPTV? It works anywhere in the world that there is internet. Senator Nato, to be very honest, you're close to Kenny P than I am. Is in the UK, you are in Ireland. The two of you can send me a message in my DM and I'll share his number with you and the conversation will continue back channel, okay? Kenny P, you will pay tight for this one. I need to send you Adeboye's envelope. Adeboye. Man, wow, how people will respect all of a sudden become idiots. It's funny this one, Sharp. Matthias Alba Jacob said, I think Boniface has been nominated for African Best Player. Is not been nominated for African Best Player is simply because he didn't participate in the AFCON. Might be the reason our continental tournament should be the vital criteria. Okay, one of the years that you don't play the AFCON. So that what do you happen there? Then Constantine, he say, I don't message you via Instagram. I'll send it after the show. Timothy Daimba say, if CAF fit give nomination to Simeon Adingra, Sofian Raimi, and Amuri Guri, then Boniface should have been nominated. Waiting Adingra do. Even the Raimi didn't play at AFCON. I no understand CAF abeg. Okay, let's talk about Adingra. Adingra won the AFCON. He's not that Ivorian guy that plays for Brighton. Maybe he's a different one. I don't know, Amiri, but hey. Matthias Alba Jacob say, my list of invitees will be 1, Tony Lumelu, Cristiano Ronaldo, all my... No, sad, one person. All my family, at least after my dad. No, that one not complete. That your list is a scam. It's a 419 list where you jump like congregation put. No, that's not what I'm talking about. You have Lord Mayor say Wahala at Amazing. You be cruise. Well, no, I don't jump. I don't jump. Where? I don't jump. Jesus Christ! You know how many messages I just jumped now? Oh la la! I stopped at Matthias talking about the people who invite all his family. Okay, additional must say I can only count 5 games Ian Asher has given his best and qualifiers in the early days of Ghana in 2021 AFCON. It was only when he scored against Egypt that was his peak. Every other thing was crap. I could just say also we made the finals in 1990 in Algeria. Yeah. But then somebody says, good morning to you, Idafe. What's your opinion about Ruben Amorim appointment, especially now that he has come with his own backroom staff? I think this is the first time this is happening in United. Well, it's a coach who knows his onion, and who knows that they need him, not just want him, and he doesn't need Man United to show that he's a coach. But I don't think this is the first time. Maybe I'll confirm that with Bobby. The other coaches that have come with their backroom, I think Jose Mourinho came with his backroom staff, if I'm not mistaken. For what I think about him, I think that I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. I think that Mourinho will start the turnaround for Man United. They'll go back to that place where they are competing for the top four first, and then if given another season, it will compete for the title. I don't think that Man City will continue to dominate continuously. I don't know if my Pep Guardiola will continue with them, but I think that somewhere along the line, Man United are going to come back again to dominate, and it's going to start with Ruben Amorim. Maybe somebody else will come after him, I don't know, but I think that it's the best young manager right now that is available in the market, and not just a case of the right person not being available. This is the right guy. He fits the bill, in my opinion, and I think he's going to do very well with Manchester United. But let's keep our fingers crossed, because again, Manchester United have its own demons, internal demons that can just be a problem. But let's keep our fingers crossed, because at this club from our side, we're analyzing from our side, but then something else is happening on the inside. So I've also learned to tamper my expectations with club a little bit. But I normally like to take risk with my analysis, put my neck on the line. I think that Ruben Amorim, I'm putting my neck on the line for him. I think he's one that has come in, and I think he's going to do something where he's going to stop the rot. Ineos are not perfect, but they are better than any group of management that Man United have had in like the last 20 years. That's my opinion anyway. Olafat says, good morning, boss. Good morning to you. I will bring my grandpa first, because I want to ask him, he spent 150 years and all his encounters. Second is Faraday of the Faraday's Law, waiting a shop to make discover light. Okay, I think that's nice. I kind of like that. Number 3, third person would be Jesus Christ. I said you cannot bring Jesus, God, or the Holy Spirit. They are with you every day. If you want to ask a question right now, you can ask them questions. They will definitely answer you if the Bible is right. Because I have a lot of questions. Ask him well. Number 4 will be Vladimir Putin, and last on the list will be Elon Musk. I like your list, but please remove Jesus from it, because it's not someone you can bring. He's always there. I wrote away, if I understand, Christianity the way I think I do. It's always there. You're not bringing Jesus. Jesus is always there. The best way to live your life, now you won't bring. I wrote away, say, well, today go different. I know go shout since we don't qualify. This Super Eagles players go just make perseverance. See, I wrote away, I go bet you go shout. You watch this match, you go shout. No worry. After you go talk now. After the match, you go tell me say you still shout. Super Eagles will make you shout. Forget, even in a friendly match, even if na Super Eagles versus primary school children, imitate, you go still shout, because sometimes they go play some. You just want to enjoy football now, even if in a friendly match, you just want to enjoy them. But Super Eagles no go grey, they get coconutted. They'll make sure so you don't enjoy them. They'll frustrate you. That's what they know how to do well. They must frustrate you. You don't plan, say, man, call my friends, make I cook, make I do cook out, make we watch this match together. Not try them with Super Eagles, not just try them. No, try them. Don't try them. Food goes far on a mouth. I don't like shop. You'll be like barbecue chicken, you'll be like say Sunday inside. Amazing say, senior man, I beg you. Professor, I say we go qualify for the World Cup, because your prophecy, they always come to pass. You need to be in the spirit. Well, I was in the spirit before the qualifier started, and I said it. People were insulting me. Go back. I don't know if my guys can bring back that tweet. I said, these qualifiers, it go hard now. This is going to be one of the hardest World Cup qualifying group that Nigeria have been in, with South Africa, Lesotho, Zimbabwe, and CAF president being a South African, and then you now have Benin Republic with Genetro, who have a point to prove with us, and then Rwanda there. It go hard. Go back to if you feel find, I don't know how to find whole tweets, but I guess some people will sabi and they're good at it. If you find the tweet, go underneath the tweet, the comments, where you see the insult. I'm just wondering, like, we could go back now and look at that. So I'm not fit go in the spirit and change again. I'm not be flash when they enter the time, they change time anyhow. I'm not fit. Okay. I said that piece, and me, what I know how to do is saying things before. If I make any talk now, it's like you don't already see the tournament done bad. No, I like to put my neck on the line before the first ball is kicked. I made that right or wrong. Unfortunately, for the people who want to cut my neck, I'm always right. Sorry. Don't check the history. History says I'm always right. And when I say I'm the best at this job, people say I don't know what I'm saying. Well, I'm always right. Guys, name one person who's done it better than I've done it. Well, Lord Mayor says Samson on Delilah matter. Solomon on update on 1,000 women. One guy in Uganda, you should call the guy in Uganda, he's still alive. That guy can give you update, better update. Putin of Russia, my political idol, Cristiano Ronaldo and family, especially my late dad. And Digital Format says, I will bring my dad back. His best friend, who was one of his favorite, that was the first and last time I saw my dad cry. My grandma from my mom's side, my late sister-in-law Rosemary, wonderful lady. And then Olava says, I admire the Edo Queens team, very young, and they play with themselves. Yes, they might have beaten a weak, shut up, not a weak Sunday team. Stop that. Now they don't win at the team all week. Still they lose now the team for no week. No, I agree with you. Aminu Yusuf, we say, really, I love what you are just saying. Can you imagine whatever we do in this climb, we want foreign validation to will accept it? I mean, it's always strange. It's always strange. I see that a lot. Like when you talk something like that Abutrika tweet that I tweeted, the people were arguing the basis of the argument that he did go abroad. That's like, do you know why people go abroad? People went abroad because of poverty. Abutrika is playing in Egypt. He calculates, well, the money I'm having here is enough. I'm playing the best football of my life. I'm winning competition. He said he didn't go abroad. I saw Charles and I don't even join that conversation. It's like, some people, I think I misplaced my respect for them all, honestly speaking. And I mean, I told him my piece. Like, I misplaced my respect for now. No. If they colonize people where no day school, the reason you went to school is for cognitive reasoning, to get sense. I said the player that have impacted African football the most, now they call George where no say nobody recognize him abroad. Who need abroad recognition? Let's say that time people say, hey, if you're that good, go and work with BBC. Your mates are working in BBC. Who cares about the bloody BBC in the first place? If BBC people good, well, they can work for Nigeria now. They work under the condition I work for Billa FM. Are they crazy? I don't need to work anywhere. I don't need a Igbo man to validate me. But like the average Nigerian thinks that a white man must validate you for you to be good. I'm always wondering, like how people think. Aminu Yusuf, thank you very much. I'm not surprised. Your name says a lot about it. And this is not me being tribal, but you know, I always tell my wife, I say, have you ever seen an Awusa man or boy or girl crazy about Jackpa? And when I said this thing, was David shouldn't say that. I think Awusa people like Nigeria past any other tribe. People would hate me for this, people will come at me, but it's the truth. I don't see them. Jackpa, I've not seen any Awusa person really doing Nigeria is a zoo, Nigeria will not be good. No, sometimes I get angry. Nobody would not be angry with Nigeria right now. But I don't see them wanting to jump ship. And I don't see them looking for one white person to validate them. Whoever raised these Awusa people, raise them well. I mean, there's something good because we always talk about, Boko Haram, they are violent, they are terrorists. But you should talk about some things that are good about them. I need a white man to validate me. Who validates the white man now? Did they seek my opinion to validate them? No. I don't need a white man to validate me. I'm good at what I do. The other one says, I'm impressed with Amunike. Climbing up the ladder is not easy with the Heartland team. Yes, of course. Arotoego says, I just feel say Iguavon for use the MPFL players take play these last two matches. At least get a few new boys into the team. I can tell you for free that Nigerians for Kilam. Then we spoke for like 2 hours yesterday. The bashing is getting for playing Kelechi, for inviting Umar Sadiq already is crazy. If you say invite those boys, they can't draw this game with they draw against Benin Republic. Everybody will say, oh, that's why again you affect the home base players. So leave them. Nigeria food hard to cook. Nigeria food be like Ogo soup. If you sabi cook all of that soup to cook Ogo soup, the day when you cook as you go pray to God. Akande Michael says such behavior is prevalent to Nigerians. Corruption is corruption when others perpetrate it, but it becomes the favor from God when we are they tell you. This is what you talk, sir, Michael. It was just the conversation I was having with also in a group. One of our common mutual friend, it's in politics. So he was in the group and he was talking about a car that he bought, how much the car was worth. I couldn't stomach it. Again, this is me, and it might be bad, but I'm not trying to justify, but this is me. And I said, guy, let me just use Joe as his name now. I said, Joe, that's not his name, but let me just, for the sake of it. I said, which work you work? You don't have a business. Which work you work when you buy car worth 246 million naira? And he said, what God cannot do does not exist. And so in the group, we're in the group now, WhatsApp, we're friends now. And I said, you don't the thief now, what God cannot do does not exist. The same you, when this government go change, where another person go come day, you go, maybe it can't affect it because this your car now, it go depreciate in value. It can't affect your ability to make money and sustain this life. Now you go first one lead people to protest, to make work with they consistent to God. When we thief, make not be saying what God cannot do does not exist. When he can't go against us now, we can't call it fire and brimstone. Like when redeem Pastor Pekin thief, nothing do a complete a contract where they give her for Kaduna, he say make the no problem. If another person now, we're not gonna hear what do. I'm just saying. The guy verse, he got out of the group. I said, see this one. You they feed me. And then they can't take contract for you. I get my friends where if I are hungry, I go call them. So, but now I read, they always answer me. I don't need you. I don't want enter car of 246 million. I don't want enter. I don't want enter Rolls Royce. It's not my level. If you get a legitimately, it's fine. Even if you get a legitimately, you still come with me. I don't go enter. It's not my level. I know they take picture. That many times somebody say we are going this Abuja, come for us, we get private jet. I said, okay, what are the follow now? They go to say, let's just have fun. No. Not up for that lifestyle. I'm not Pokoli. I'm me. That's not gonna I like this. That's what they say. I'm okay. My rickety Honda City at Nigeria. That's my Bentley. You know, people are like that. No, you talk. No, you should not. God, which God? God not do nothing. You thief the money. Amazing. Say 5 people I will invite. If I slap you, if I slap you now. What worry you? Go so Iguavon, IRC, get out and then they come. They come. Topic: what can Nigeria do to qualify for thunder? That the food store go enter your mouth. Get out of this place now. Wish or read that prayer. I wrote to Lagos say, I feel like invite my late dad and Professor Coley over for Christmas. We go sit for round table and I go tell my dad how nasty that prof was to me. Hopefully my dad will come with some boys, come flog the guy. See Robo people, we are Jagoda, whether you like it or not. The Jagoda in us, born again in the change up. You see that thing when human being cries, all things have become new, things are passing away. Jagoda, the blood of Jesus, nothing was Jagoda come out for our body. Even Jesus said not Jagoda. And I make a flog people for temple. So Jagoda. You cannot born again and be free from Jagoda. That's a proper Jagoda. And this I don't reason a gentleman. He wants to flog the professor. You see, yeah, that's how it is. Flog professor. Then your papa carry boys come. Your father now is now your talk. Your MC alone Mabi. Very well. Well done. I hear you. Where's the next one? Let me say. Wahala, amazing. You be cruise. I like your, and I like your energy. The energy reached for me to beat. If I catch them, I go beat them. The other one you say, my list of invitees go many now 5 at talk. Oh, they don't say me do crusade here. No family members, cause I have always had them. Always. Anyways, fella, Martin Luther King, Ali, Jet, and Light Inventors. I just want to know their thought process. Okay, I like your list. I read to you says some of these guys from our history books are not really worth remembering. Now, fraudsters through those books. You gotta read the things while you read. You gotta read the things while they get information while they get. Simon Campbell says, "Good morning, good morning to you. I know Nigeria can't qualify automatically for the World Cup, but can't we be amongst the best 4 losers for the playoff in November 2025? I don't know, and I'm not sure. So I'm not even interested in asking. I don't think we'll qualify for the World Cup. Sorry. Those of now we want to use the World Cup jackpot. I'm sorry for you people. Sorry. Academic say continue from where I started. 2. Paul of the Bible. 3. Isaac Newton. 3rd, Albert Einstein. Okay, 3. Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein. That's not like 4, no. 4. Warren Buffett. 5. Princess Diana. You don't take more than 1. You don't take more than 5, bros. The last one says the fight was very interesting. I never gave Tyson much chance because of the age and battle. So I am not disappointed. Still the baddest man on the planet. Same with me, but I gave him a chance. I thought it was going to beat Jake Paul. Jake Paul tried to impress me, but you could see that he was fighting with so much respect for Mike Tyson. People don't understand where you are with somebody who's your idol and your father's idol. It's hard. It's hard to do anything. You know, when the TD Jakes PDD story broke, he hit me hard. Even though I don't go to church anymore, I kind of love the man. You know, first time when the story of his son being gay came out, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be responsible for what my children do. Yeah, that just hit hard. But then when Jesus, I don't know. So when you have idols, and that's why sometimes I just try to tell myself that I know the gay idols, I beg. That's the way they talk for the 10 Commandments. I shall not worship any other God beside me. Not true. Because you get the way you go respect people, you go to follow them, and I happen for Nigerian religion. The other one just says the fight was very interesting. Category that one. Samson Campbell say I will invite 1 Osimhen, Sondolise, Zinedine Zidane, Beckham. Mikel Obi, now I know your age. You're a very young person. Olafat says, I forgot to invite King Solomon. Maybe I go like replace one of my candidate with King Solomon. No, you've mentioned yours, and it stays there. Arotrega says, Judge Way, I get problem with that guy. You just imagine the son of a whole president of a country, now citizen of another country. Africans, our momo. Go grow yamu. You know, I said that thing one day on social media. People said that I was beefing that I don't want progress for the son. And I said, if my father is a president and he can't open the pathway for my progress in my country, then my father has failed. And you know, just a few days ago, we were talking about Joshua. We're talking about African greats, and I mentioned 11 people, and I didn't mention George Weah. And he said, why didn't you put George Weah? I said, because George Weah is not as great as you people think he is. It's just that, you know, that 1995 African Footballer of the Year and World Footballer of the Year that he won, make you guys think that that's it. I said, some idiots don't win that Ballon d'Or. Just first know that. Some very useless people we're not even supposed to win now. So that's not it. It's not an African great as far as I'm concerned. He didn't win highest goal scorer. Say, Judge Way, you don't know Judge Way? He was scoring goals for fun. I said, which league if I win highest goal scorer? Which league? The league where Filippo Inzaghi if I win golden boot, where he no win. Which league is scoring goals for fun? Explain to scoring goals for fun. I know you have to shit on Judge Way. I've got mad respect for him. He's a great guy. But some things just doesn't work for me. Like when I think about the opportunity he had to change the sporting landscape in Liberia, and I see that Liberia are going to other countries to go and play their matches. I'm like, oh man, I feel really, really disappointed. Like, George Way, you should know better. But hey, it is what it is, okay? Mateo Zaba says, I'll bring my dad back to leave because, not be to leave, a Christmas dinner. Now, I don't give him an allowance. Don't take allowance now. Sure. There's a lot I wanted from his knowledge of perseverance and determination. You're already doing that. Adil Lama says, Edo Queens made my weekend. I was on the edge, feeling sad. They were just wasting opportunities, missed penalty, missed open goal. I was like, now village people, now the same village people, now the Edo Queens, they were waiting for the night time. You don't understand. Edo people. That night, I just see the work. So everybody, this is about good morning. No, Adil Lama says, I just they begged them to score one goal and behold, ball enter net. The way I shout, my children shock. Like daddy, what happened? Before I even reason another enter. They tried. I don't feel like they tried. They tried it. Same first they try one, you couple ED for the trying. They tried it. Okay. So I want to say I just quickly come touch work I just quickly come touch. Work plenty. I hail all family members of Elegbete family. Thank you very much for always keeping up with the show. God bless you. I wrote to the prof says na dog shop shit, but na goat teeth they rotten. All these people will no they make Nigeria progress. So one day hand will touch all of them. Something come and say Elegbete, I am in my you was my beginner. He's my beginning. Yeah, that is. Yeah, you see the names so you mentioned, so you're not clear saying he's my beginning. You have the names so you mentioned, so the person you want, invite 5 people to dinner, see what you mention. You know, it's my beginning. If you know, it's my beginning. What you want to take footballers? You want for football club? Not be among the way you shift. Come on, coco now. So I want to say, I want to invite Moses. Make I ask him how he feel when the seas parted. That's a good one. Joshua, waiting in talk to God will make one day will make February not complete. That's how you put it. Yes, February not complete. To miss in creation, Steve Jobs and Hitler. If I say this, I love Hitler. Like I know they do all those Hitler things, but I just love his power of oratory. Do you know how much oratory power you get to convince an entire nation to line up with you to go do rubbish? Like start nonsense rubbish war. We don't cause anybody. How much power you have? Hey, I beg. Let's not even. I don't want to get people offended now. Finally on the show, Ben Constantine say, boss, still remember to reply I dey come now. Make the show finish first now, bros. I go send you. Now be my guy. Now my guy now. I like. Because I'm a very good guy. Anybody where they do business with my friend, I don't want to see their business because if they go PLC, you know what it means to say, just take for instance, say you fit introduce yourself, say Bill Gates now your friend, like your close friend, or no, Bill Gates now your person, Elon Musk now your friend, or Jeff Bezos now your friend. Say, I go fit call him now, say I won't come dinner for your house, so you go a house. You know what it means? So I want to have successful friends, not be all those Mugu friends people get like the Raji Moshood, where bleach he knows. Now go slap that boy one day. I don't marry Nasha, is a man now. Raji Moshood say, I would love to invite some. You will see the people we invite to. You don't say the boy, you don't know say the boy the Chris. This boy, okay, be. I would like to invite Wizkid. Elimelu, okay, Messi good. Eliamos good. Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, you try small. Me for now. I shall wait for him. If you see him, he really mind when you invite. Now I'm still a lot more now you invite to. I fear make another type for you. If now on another platform, you can say I would like to invite Tinubu, Portable, MC Lomo, and so on and so forth. All those kind of people. Now in this Raji, with his nose way. I'm gonna forgive a shout. But anyhow, we've come to the end of the show today. I think I want to do this type of show again. Tomorrow, I don't know, maybe I'll ask a question that is similar to this, but I think I enjoyed this one. What did they call up? Simon Campbell, with your football club. Please tell us the name of the football club where you want to form here. Football manager. Matthias Jacob, I say well done, boss. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for making the show a success. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do it to subscribe. Help us to grow. It means a lot to me. Okay, if it not mean anything to you, but it means a whole lot. And I really want to see this channel grow. We're growing, but we want to grow more. And the target is to go to AFCON and do real incredible content. All right, thank you very much. You guys have been great. My brother that needs me to reply him on my DM, I will reply you definitely. Ben Constantine, thank you very much, everybody. Have for yourself a wonderful day, and please be a solution, not a problem. Bye bye.